What's the freakiest thing you did while on cocaine?
Oh, dude, I'll tell you some. Well, the weirdest thing is I would look for escorts on the internet, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
And
Classic cocaine move there. Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Hunter Biden has plowed this furrow before.
Oh, yeah, dude, yeah.
Others have been where you were.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I think Hunter even was my plug on some of this. And so but then they would come to my residence. I would be so scared and paranoid. I would take the money and hand it out the door because I didn't want to not pay for the, the
service.
They drove over,
Right.
So yeah, I would pay them and then I would just be grateful that they weren't there.
So you wouldn't stiff the hooker, but then you wouldn't stiff the hooker.
Yeah, well played, brother. Yeah. I think, look, I just felt bad.
You must have been their favorite account.
Well, then sometimes, dude, I had to talk to a lady who speaks another language. That's crazy. Because then you're playing charades. You're fucking high on cocaine.
You were ordering the human trafficking ones?
I wouldn't say that, dude.
Okay.
These people were off the interstate. I would say that. They were
off the interstate.
Yeah, they weren't like.
What do they call them? Lot lizards?
No, they weren't. I think these were decent ladies who were
totally
trying to make $1. Anyway, this didn't get in well, but but yeah, that was kind of the toughest part because I was just looking for some kind of connection.
Of course.
And
that's a real thing what you just said. I get that.
I didn't know how to get it.
Because it's isolating. Drugs and alcohol are isolating. You're really about yourself when you're doing them. And part of you wants to reach out and connect with someone else. I think that's absolutely right.
Yeah, I like cocaine because I needed to control how I felt immediately. That's one reason I didn't like alcohol because I was just such a control person that I needed to control how I felt immediately. So cocaine, I could do it immediately. The feeling would be there immediately.
Yeah.
And so that's one reason that I liked it.
But you never got into Xanax or alcohol or anything to help you come down.
No, I wish I had. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think it's legal, but you can.
So I was doing
you're doing it wrong.
I was just
You had the wrong kind of cocaine addiction.
And most of the shit I was doing, I think it was Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
This shit had, I remember doing an 8-ball of matte finish, So I'm like, this isn't legitimate, some semi-gloss. I'm like, this is for fucking shutters. This is outdoor with it. I've done some very questionable cocaine, so. What was it like for you getting off of it?
I mean, it was awful. It was awful. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. But I'm so grateful that I did.